go to Prairie View A&M. Head coach Bubba McDowell.
Hello, guys. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Coach. And as always, we appreciate you taking some time to join us. Coach, if you could please start us out by recapping your team's most recent outing versus Abilene Christian.
Yeah, going into this game, again, we just try to keep these kids focused all week long, coming off a big win last week, and just letting them know that, that game is in the past and we got to get ready for a good football team coming in, Abilene Christian, and more importantly, help them understand that we played these guys real close last year. I think we had a chance last year to win that game. We fell short. And that we can do it again this year if we just came in and did what we're supposed to do. But they started off the game throwing the ball. Great coverage by Freddie Bird. And then it came right back. Hit us with a touchdown. And then we just kind of fell apart from there. Again, just special team wise, we wasn't blocking. Wasn't happy with that. We wasn't blocking a whole lot of guys, even though he was kicking out of the end zone. Again, we wasn't on all cylinders together as a group. But we came out second half. We went in second half. I said some things that I normally don't say. We came out, second half and played good football. Again, our numbers doesn't show. What we should have had. Score wise. We stopped them defensively running the ball. Unfortunately, we couldn't stop them with, the throwing, the passing, but, two guys, blowing coverages down in that fourth quarter, really hurt us as well. Again, we had a block punt for a touchdown, fumble ball on the 1 yard line going into the end zone, fumble, we were driving the ball, double A, fumbled the ball going, I think on the 5 yard line, somewhere around there. Again, all momentum in the second half that was going our way, but then, making those mistakes, those turnovers cost us. And again, you can't, win against a football team like that, against ACU, and expect to win the football game. 4 or 5 turnovers against any average team, you're not going to win games. Then we was in the red zone again, I think around the 8 yard, 10 yard line, going in and we throw an interception. So, we got to go into this week, against a good team, big team, fast team. We know who they are, and correct a lot of mistakes, and I think if we do that, we're going to play much better football. But again, we had a chance. We had our chances. We didn't capitalize on them. And, anytime you do that, have those mistakes and turnovers, you're not going to win the game.
Appreciate those opening comments, Coach. First question goes to Charles.
Coach McDowell, how you doing, sir?
Hey, C, how you doing, buddy?
I wanted to ask, and you and I talked a little bit about Abilene Christian with regards to the physicality of the run game, but the fact that they opened up the passing game as well as they did that kind of catch you off guard a little bit in regards to schematically what they were going to do?
No, not at all. I mean, Coach Fosselman had these guys ready to go. We knew what they was going to do offensively, run the ball, pass the ball. Just more of us, being in position and talking back there in secondary, which again, for us to be successful. Again, we were pretty successful in stopping the run, but now, stopping that pass, we're going to have to do some things a little different to help our corners back there this week, and going forward. But yeah, we knew what they was going to do. It was just more of us going out, executing the assignments that they should have executed, down the stretch. In that game, I'm sorry.
A quick follow-up, and you mentioned the score was not really indicative of how well you guys moved the football, but especially I think 3 red zone turnovers, but just moving forward, just kind of what does it look like in terms of shoring up what you guys do within the red zone?
Well, again, we're not going to change anything different than what we've been doing. And we know we got guys that can score. We know we can move the ball when we need to. Again, just we got to figure out how not to make the mistakes, not turn the ball over. And guys, if we do that, we're a pretty good goddamn football team at that, And that's what I'm telling them, out there practice today. I'm saying, shoot, it's not like they did a whole lot to win the game. They just made more plays than we did and capitalized on mistakes. Now we, on the other hand, have to stop giving good football teams those opportunities. And I think if we do that, then we'll win a lot of games if we don't turn the ball over.
Good thing. Appreciate you, Coach.
Next question goes to James Hill.
Hey, Coach, I hope you and everybody at Prairie View are well. Talk a little bit about your quarterback, Trayvon, what you're seeing from that gentleman so far.
Trayvon, again, he's doing what he's asked to do. He's commanding the offense and, moving the ball, throwing the ball. Still missing some key things that he should be looking at, seeing and throwing. But I would say right now, he is definitely doing what we asked him to do. He's commanding, moving the offense like he should. And that's all we can ask of him because he's an athlete. We know he can run, he can pass the ball, and these little mysteries that he's not seeing. He's going to get better as he continues to look at film and correct himself.
Coach, going into the next contest, it's Southern Methodist, the Mustangs, the Dallas market. Talk a little bit about recruiting and people in that area get an opportunity to see you guys, and maybe they want to be a part of what you guys are doing.
Yeah, they should be. We got a good football team. We got a good coaching staff as well. And we've recruited Dallas heavy, man, in the past year. So it ain't gonna be no difference. We got to go in there again. These guys gotta, show SMU, that they come to play. And I think if we do that, we'll minimize that score, the scoring, should I say. If everybody just go out and do their 100, defensively, offensively, and put on a good show. I mean, again, they want to play against some of the best. They want to be, one of the best. What better opportunity to show against a great football team that's up and coming. They played Oklahoma really well, BYU. They're a good football team. And again, also to show those guys, kids, players in the Dallas area, ones that are from there, that this is what you can do. If you come to PV, do what you're supposed to do, just start, and make plays, and that's what we want to show these guys, again, that you can make a lot of plays. You can come down, you can go to Swac schools and get great coaching, and do some things, if you're trying to get to the next level, whatever level that may be, just come, do what you got to do and have fun doing it.
Thank you, sir. Have a great week.
You too, Mike. Thanks, James.
Next question goes to Mike Prince.
Good morning, Coach. How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's up, Doc?
All right, man. Look, I know when you summarize the game, I summarize as blown opportunities, but you did have some lights to shine during last week's performance. In particular, your run attack, and hopefully the O-line is not as banged up as you had from this last game.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty banged up right now. And again, we're probably going to be without 3 starters right now. But again, we got to hold them out. Got to get these guys ready to go for the games that count. Again, we got some young guys who are going to have to step up, and do what they came here and taught to do, and what great opportunity for these young men to get against a great team and show what they can do.
Yes, sir. Now, my follow-up question is this. Although the defense did rebound toward the end and some open plays during the pass, but from our assessment, maybe you can help fill in the blank, was that due to lack of pressure from the front line on the defensive line side?
Not at all, Mike, not at all. Just due to guys not doing what they're supposed to do in their secondary. Our D-line played really well. Linebackers played well. We just had a lot of miscommunication in the backfield, which we will get corrected.
Okay, thanks a lot, Coach, and good luck this week, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Last question goes to Dr. Cavill. Last question goes to Dr. Cavill.
This is Dr. Cavill's Inside HBCU Sports Lab. It was just asked, obviously, we were able to run effectively, 299 yards, averaged 5 yards a carry, and got the end zone twice. But in terms of that, there was one call where it looked like might have gotten the end zone, which happens, but there wasn't a review. Was there anything of why they didn't review it?
And nothing was said. They said they reviewed it up there in the box, and that was all they told us. We even reviewed the Ahmad Antoine fumble as well, the second fumble. We was driving, we reviewed that. They said they was reviewing up in the box, and that was all they gave us.
Understand. In regards to one follow-up question, the balance that you're able to do between the run and passing ball receivings, although it didn't necessarily get in the end zone, and you talked about that with deep turnovers. Talk about the balance you're able to do, not just being as effective running, but also being able to throw the ball.
Yeah, and again, like I said, Trajan did a great job again, just managing. We know he can throw the ball. We know that we got wide receivers that can catch the ball. Again, it's just we got to go out and execute, Doc. And again, if we execute the things that they taught, and that we go over and practice throughout the whole week, and do it in game time, again, where it counts, we'll be pretty good during football team. We'll be very hard to beat, if we, again, as we say, on all cylinders, these guys are doing what they're supposed to do and actually do. We're a pretty good football team. But then it's when you don't do that, we get in trouble.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you, Doc.